Cek. Oke teman-teman, balik lagi. Kita akan melanjutin game Hogwarts Legacy si Junet Citayam. Oke, kemarin kita tadi itu disuruh habis ketemu sama Profesor Weasley yang bikin ruangan itu. Sekarang kita suruh ngapain? Ini dulu kali ya. Kita main quest aja dulu langsung ya. Oke, langsung aja. Itu di mana? Bisa teleport nggak? Kayaknya di bawah nih dia. Kayaknya nggak tahu sih. Kan meet Sebastian. Biasanya kalau Sebastian itu di tempat yang duel itu. Dia biasanya nongkrongnya di situ, tempat yang duel. Oh enggak ding. Oh di sini.
Might some kind soul help me?
Over here.
Malam-malam ya.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Oh,
You
dia udah
took the fall
ngikutin
for
kita
me.
dari library.
And that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
Entrance secret room.
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
Apa ini? Undercroft. Dia nggak ikut masuk.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt.
Oh,
He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would
Revelio.
safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. Don't jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We'd
banyak
never-
dapat. Baju dapat yang baru 31 juga dapat. Kita ubah tampilannya dulu. Terus apa lagi tadi? Tapi udah ya, itu aja ya. Ya, itu aja.
I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to
Okay.
no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse.
Blasting curse.
Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Skill
You're
attack.
getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio. Confringo! Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
That's it!
I think I've got it.
Oke, ini cuma ini.
Confringo! Well done.
Oke.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister.
Oke.
If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of this secret undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Oke, kita diajarin spell api yang jarak jauh mungkin ya. What?
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Actually, Sebastian brought me there, but he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word.
Why should I trust you? You just betrayed Sebastian.
Please. I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
Okay.
Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
If only a new student would help me with my sad predicament.
Udah nggak ada misi lah. Oke, itu kayak kita harus gunain potionnya bareng-bareng. Ya enggak sih? Ini dan ini.
Excellent.
Oke.
Come and see me as
Sabar Profesor. Aku mau belajar skill itu baru, magic baru dulu Profesor.
I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Oke, Wingardium Leviosa. Oke, ini apa? Oh, kita harus Mandrake dan Venomous dan pula. Oke, ini dulu. Kesini guys.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder. When Professor Sharp is so intimidating.
Professor Sharp.
Assignments coming along.
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso.
Depulso.
Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander.
Depulso. Banyak banget dong skillnya ya.
You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, you should. Perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest that.
Okay.
Depulso!
Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
Okay. Professor Garlic. Oke, kayaknya kita harus ke ininya dulu deh. Kesini dulu buat ngambil Mandrake sama tanaman ini. Apa bisa diambil apa Mandrake?
What are you up to now?
Kita harus beli dulu ya. Bisa ambil nggak sih? Hah. Kemarin ngambilnya di sini kok nggak salah. Ada nggak sih? Oh nggak ada, kita harus sendiri ya.
Revelio.
Kita harus ini sendiri. Oke, berarti kita ke Hogsmeade. Kita harus beli itunya dulu.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Revelio.
Hello, be with you in a bit.
Di mana ya kalau kayak gitu belinya?
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Dog whip and dead cap. Dog whip and dead cap. Oh ini. Saya banget. Gak bisa ya jalan kaki. Halo Bu.
Revelio.
Akio.
Just because you know Luma.
Iko.
Come on inside.
Revelio.
Watch yourself, though. Let's have the here.
What is this?
Lumos.
The hell is?
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
As you
What
say,
do you have for
would
sale?
they?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Such a wee bairn gieing a thrashing to a troll! Oh, I can't believe it!
Kita bisa beli. Oke, duit kita kurang deh. Kita bisa jual dulu kali ya.
But your things will be safe with me until they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money.
Ribu. Oke, kayaknya kita beli ininya aja deh.
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Revelio.
Terbuka. Udah ya. Ah, I see.
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my
feel-
classroom to learn Diffindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
400%. Aduh, tadi mah bisa tuh harus beli.
Such a wee bairn! Brash into a troll? Well, what say we show you some of what's available?
Pas. Aduh. Kurang dikit lagi.
Doors always open. You be sure to stop by
Oke.
soon.
Revelio.
What the hell is? Wait. Ha.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Speed here I go. Kita Hogsmeade ya, belum kita jelajahin. Ini ke atas. Oh tuh ada
Lumos.
Lumos.
Accio. Revelio.
Bentar, ini kesini kemana? Ada sesuatu nggak di sini?
Revelio.
Ini kita udah keluar dari Hogsmeade ya. Oke. Masih kurang. Ayo udah sambil nunggu itu aja dulu. Kita ke Hogwarts. Kita tanam dulu si mandrake-nya. Sini kah? Sepuluh menit. Kita ide aja.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Baik. Oke. Terus kita lanjut misi lagi, main quest. Misinya ke Profesor Fig.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake. That's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Suruh bawa bukunya untuk ke...
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time.
Sebenarnya ya kalau untuk membuka ininya susah gitu kan, kita harus melewati tes segala macam, tapi kalau udah kebuka ya kita tinggal datang doang, gampang.
This looks promising.
What happened?
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
Ya,
If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy.
Okay.
The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the Portkey and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
Oke, di tower itu yang waktu itu kita ini kan, kalau nggak salah, bener nggak sih? Yang kita diajak sama si Everett ya, Pak?
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come.
Dia main petasan. Towernya jauh ya. Smith Valley. Oke. Oh, bukan yang kita waktu itu lihat ya, beda.
handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Siap.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no
Kayak
idea
tahu
what's
deh
in the
berarti si
tower.
Ranrock ini.
More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Most goblins in my...
Quickly now. Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Petrificus Totalis.
Okay.
Well done.
Revelio.
There must be something here. Ranrock said so.
Petrificus Totalis.
There must be...
Goblins will finally rule over wit.
Why is it crap?
Nggak terjadi apa-apa kok.
Revelio.
I've never seen a sword like it.
Petrificus Totalis.
Okay, easy.
Revelio.
Nggak bisa. Pak, kita harus
Revelio.
wait. What is this? Think. Profesor minggir cara naik ya, cara masuknya gimana dah?
Revelio.
Keluar.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
A will draw blood. You explain the stench.
Leviosa. Accio. Depulso. Leviosa.
Much different, eh?
Stupid.
To that.
Leviosa.
I work there.
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind, but this is different somehow. Oh, I'm glad that's over. Best head inside.
Oh, berarti spell itu maka berguna dia warna dan warna ini.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked.
Bisa gitu.
An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Oke.
Revelio.
Kita harus naik ke atas. Waduh.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this.
Welcome to Sambakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter, though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry.
Downstairs.
Revelio.
Post trial. Azkaban. Oh, bukan.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Yes ya guys, mau tempatnya mirip buat bahanan.
Revelio. Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Segitu.
Revelio. traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. Revelio. These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. Leviosa, Accio, Confringo. Predict.
Wah, bagus.
Accio, Confringo. Leviosa. Revelio. These look familiar. Accio.
What? Tapi kayak kita harus
Accio.
lah number one. Kan?
What did that burst of magic do? More statues. Confringo!
Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Not making this easy on you. Revelio. Accio. I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Accio!
Why did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
Accio!
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
Arahnya gimana? Mungkin geser sedikit ya.
So that's it. I need to move both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Oke, kita coba.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Gitu, kita nggak boleh ninggalin item.
Revelio!
I'll never get used to these floors.
Wait, what?
Revelio! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus!
Stupefy. Accio. Repulso.
Oke, kayaknya dia pusing di sini aja deh.
Revelio. Accio. Accio. Revelio. Protego. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Levioso. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Go.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. What a relief.
Lord, the trial secret. What is this?
Another pensive.
Another pensive. Ya. Sponin apa sih? View. F.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take.
Wait, karena di situ ya. Tapi kalau di Hogwarts kayak nggak kuat kalau di Ultra di. Karena kalau di Ancient kan nggak ada.
Every year a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here.
Cara kita keluar gimana?
More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chip.
Yep. There he is.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. My studies.
Before you go...
Ada apa, Professor Wood?
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Cutscene. Gila, bagus banget ya. Hogwarts ya. Tuh kita udah di kamar kita. Oke. Oke, kayaknya nyampe di sini dulu ya teman-teman, petualangan si Junet Cita